Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. I got Jay on the line. Unfortunately, he's traveling, so he can't actually be on video. But Jay, some breaking news here with Keyshawn Davis. Apparently, Keyshawn Davis has been suspended by the Texas State Athletic Commission for 90 days, and his fight against Albright has been ruled a no contest. Now, we don't have any specific details in regards to why he was suspended. And it's likely that the Texas State Athletic Commission will not release this information for whatever reason. But it is quite interesting as to why he is now suspended. Now, with the fact that he's been suspended for 90 days, of course, the way that it works is the Unified Boxing Athletic Commission, I believe that's what it's called. So it's basically the association of all those state athletic commissions. If you're suspended in one state, you're suspended in all. Therefore, the fight with Pedraza is no longer on the table for Keyshawn Davis, at least this year. And that is big news for Keyshawn Davis. Now, I'm a little bit hesitant, Jay, on this particular topic, just because, we don't know why he's being suspended. But, I know the first thing that's going to come to people's mind, because the first thing that came to my mind, honestly, was you had some kind of negative test in regards to drug testing would be my thought. Right.
Exactly.
I mean, that's typically what ends up happening, or at least that's the reason why you would end up getting suspended, because he won the fight. He didn't take any damage in the fight. Only one shot. I mean, that one big shot that he was caught with and he was rocked. But other than that, he didn't sustain any significant damage in the fight. And so because of that, you have to think it's something, related to something like that maybe they found something in his sample. Maybe it's something that I don't know, Jay. It's hard to say, but it's big news, and I know people are going to speculate around that. You just know it because that's the only thing that makes sense at this moment. Now, is it possible that it's not that? Sure, I'm not stating that for a fact that it's something that has to do with PEDs or something that was in his system, a masking agent, whatever. We don't know that. But it's the most logical explanation for why he was suspended by the Texas State Athletic Commission. So, Jay, what's your thoughts around this particular subject?
I just find it's crazy, man, that it came out of nowhere. It literally came out of nowhere, just popped today, and I'm like, wow. So just like you, I want to know, what it was. Like you said, he didn't sustain any damage except for that one punch. And then looking at Boxing Rec, the source, they were like, it goes back to the day of or the day before of that fight. So I'm like, something came up, something screwy going on with that whole testing with Keyshawn, whether it's the A sample or the B. Something is up. Fight with Pedraza, definitely. I didn't like that fight anyway because Pedraza was coming down in weight and going to be weight drained anyway, but. We'll see, man. I mean, this is some interesting news, especially with Keyshawn and his whole crew. His brothers and everything. Anyone that's affiliated with him right now, people are going to be looking at him a little sideways until more information comes out to determine if it was some type of injury or something that just fluky in his system. Was not necessarily a PED. It could have been anything. Whether it be weed or anything like that. Could have been anything.
Yeah,
so,
maybe. Yeah. That's a great point. Maybe it was weed. Maybe it was. I don't know. It's tough to really know. Maybe Keyshawn will provide some clarity, specifically if it was something related to marijuana or something like that. I would hate to think it was some other kind of controlled substance that they found in Keyshawn Davis, and he doesn't look like a guy that would do that either. So. It's hard to say, man, and I don't know if it was a situation that maybe before the fight they found something that was strange with his rap and they discover it later, and it could be so many different things. So
it could be anything with them giving it to be in such a gray area that they give, that they're maneuvering in with this distinction of a no contest and suspending him. It's one thing a no contest, but to suspend him for 90 days, which is their rule. So he's suspended till, I believe, January 14th or so. It's just it's just super odd and suspicious. You know, Keyshawn don't strike me as being, you know, what they call, you know, a dirty fighter or anything like that. But you never know these days with fighters doing all types of things to try to get a leg up on the other fighter for that. So, you know, you never know. I hope not, because it's definitely going to be a sustain on his young career already. You know, especially in a fight that, honestly, I don't think anyone would have thought he would have needed like a PED or anything, any type of substance for that matter, to beat Albright in that fight. You know, but like I said earlier, who knows what it could be? It could be a controlled substance anywhere from he could have been celebrating with his partners or whatever, and it still popped in his system, whatnot. But man, you know, I'm hoping Keyshawn speaks out when he can, you know, to defend himself and say what he can say until it goes through all the litigation matters, and go from there, man. But that sucks for him.
Yeah, I'm just reading here reasons why a fighter could possibly be suspended by a state athletic commission, and it gives a list of different reasons. Failed drug tests, one, rule violations. Fighters are expected to adhere to rules and regulations set by the athletic commission and the promotion organization. If a fighter is found to be in violation of the rules during a match, such as using illegal strikes, holding, fouling excessively, I don't think that happened because we saw the fight. Unsportsmanlike conduct, unacceptable behavior before, during, or after a fight, such as excessive trash talking, post-fight brawls, disrespectful conduct, which probably didn't happen. Medical concerns. If a fighter sustains injuries during a match that raise concerns about their health and safety, the commission may suspend them. That's usually when you lose. So licensing issues, that's typically taken care of before the fight. Pre-fight violation. Fighters can face suspensions before a fight if they fail pre-fight medical examinations, have issues with weight cutting, or if they are other pre-fight violations that warrant suspension. Probably not the case. Pending investigation. Sometimes fighters may be suspended pending the outcome of an investigation into an alleged misconduct or rule violation. The suspension allows commission time to gather evidence and make a fair decision. Now, this could be something that's happening, right? Like they are investigating, and until the investigation is complete, maybe they suspended them. Who knows? I mean, but the fight was, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. To the point that you made, I hope Keyshawn comes out and just kind of maybe clarifies this, because, you know, speculation is going to run rampant. And you know how people are, man. They're going to start connecting Keyshawn to other fighters. And, you know, you just know how people do things, man. So hopefully Keyshawn comes out. They're going to run with it. So we're not going to do that on our channel. We're not going to connect them into anything because we really don't know what the whole matter is about. But
out there.
yeah, but certainly we'll dig around and see if we can find out what the matter is about. We'll see if there's any information out there in regards to that. But right now, it doesn't sound like there is. So you guys tell us what you think in the comments section. Keyshawn Davis has been suspended by the Texas State Athletic Commission. The Albright win has been overturned to a no contest. And Keyshawn Davis has a lot of questions to answer. The Pedraza fight is over with, off, at least for 2023. And we'll see where he goes from here. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Angry Man Podcast, M Sports Media, and we are out.